Few words about you and your career, sir.
I have a huge experience in aviation industry, aerospace industry and airline industry. The all day-to-day operation for the safe, efficient and effective operations. The first session was on aircraft engine and the second session was on interview tips.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Asad College of Science and Technology. Thank you for accepting our invitation and coming all the way from Delhi to conduct a workshop on aircraft engine and interview tips. So, can I have a few questions with you, sir?
Sure, ma'am, with delectation.
Okay, sir. Can you share a few words about you and your career, sir?
Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity, Rachna ma'am. So myself, B. Babian, I'm a flight before that, I was working with the National Aerospace Laboratory, which is the Government of India, part of Government of India, as a project scientist. And so I have a huge experience in aviation industry, aerospace industry, and airline industry. So this is a short description about myself and about flight dispatcher. To become a flight dispatcher, the first thing is that a person should have a positive attitude. Second is he should have a skill on management and as well as time. And he should possess with two subjects, that is physics and mathematics, very keenly, so that he can take calculations in an account of planning the flight. So as a flight dispatcher, I plan the flight with four main parameters. That is, the first one is fuel calculation, which is very important from departure to the destination. Second is complying with the ATC requirements, that is air traffic control services, maintaining the separation of aircrafts from vertical, longitude and latitude, so that we can oppose or avoid the separation as well as avoid the collision between the two aircrafts. So these are the major four parameters of a flight dispatcher who go through the all day-to-day operation for the safe, efficient and effective operations.
Impressive, sir, and good information. So what was today's session about?
Well, ma'am, today's session was of two types. The first session was on aircraft engine and the second session was on interview tips, so that a placement can be taken place for the students and they can rock and roll in the interview process. The first session was based on the aircraft engine. This is the reason behind, because what I have come across about this college is the college has the base departments in which two curriculums are very important. That is BSc and second is BBA. So BSc is all about aviation and BBA is about airline and airport management. So it includes both technical and non-technical. So being a part of both technical and non-technical in my career, so I thought of giving a vast information to the students for technical side as well as a non-technical, because they were interested in the aspect of joining defense forces, aviation and aerospace and aeronautical industries, where they can do research and development, and in terms of non-technical they wanted to join the aviation industry. So I have just given a vast information to impart knowledge to the students of Asad College.
Thank you so much, sir. So what do you feel about our college and our students?
The first thing which I feel about the college is the college has a huge beautiful campus, completely botanical campus is this. And about the facilities, I have seen the facilities of aircraft and different instruments and devices are available in this college, which helped me a lot in conducting the session for technical and non-technical aspects. And about the students are very bright and they are coming up with taking initiative, asking more and more questions to clear up their knowledge, clearing up all their doubts, so that they can face the interview and finish off their interview with a positive go.
We feel extremely happy to hear this from you, sir. So what suggestion would you like to give to future aviators to prosper in this field?
To prosperous in this aviation field, the first thing is I would like to give a suggestion. Rather giving a suggestion, it's my greetings and it's my wish to all the aviators in future that you should have a positive attitude. Second is you should have a critical thinking. Third one is you should have a management skills. Fourth one, you should have time management skills, and after that you should have a positive and determination in conducting all the work which you being assigned for. And most important is that discipline should be there in each and every parameter which I mentioned, because discipline is the one foundation that will take a person or an aviator, as said in this aviation industry, to places.
Wonderful idea, sir. I believe you have visited many colleges.
Yes,
so in what way Asad College is different from other colleges?
In what way the Asset College is different from other colleges is that impressive students and bright students, because I have noticed that when I completed the session, these people, these students who really wanted to become an aviator, so they came forward, asked many questions to clarify their doubts, asked so many reasoning questions which are very, very practically important rather than going through a bookish language. So they were very skillful mind and they came forward to ask many questions, and they were completely knowledgeable too, rather giving more teaching. They have taught me like what are the new words. So I have read many more things from them and learned many more things and also imparted knowledge to them.
We are glad to receive this positive comment from you, sir. So how do you see aviation industry in next 10 years? Can you share your insights, sir?
Sure, ma'am. You just asked me a question about the next 10 years. Rather, I would say that the industry is booming more and more. So the aviation industry has many requirements and recruitments going on for various departments like flying branch. We have ground handling department, then we have cabin crew department, we have BBA, BMA, that is baggage makeup area and baggage breakup area, then ticketing and reservations, then counters, then boarding gates, then arrivals. So these are the various departments, including ramp agent also. This is very newly they have included in the interview process for the selection, because early in aviation industry there are only one department which consists of two sectors. The first one is customer service and second one is aviation security. So these two falls under a department called AOCS, that is Airport Operation and Customer Service. So now the ramp handling has also been included among these two. So I feel like have ordered so many aircrafts for Airbus and Boeing, so the recruitment and the requirement of the candidature is more and more so vast. So what I suggest is like for the students who are preparing for aviation industry to place themselves in aviation industry, making their career in aviation, must go through few parameters which I'm going to mention. Like these are the parameters which definitely inculcate and bring a personality development in them. First thing is positive attitude, second is dedication, third one is determination, fourth one is skill of thinking either critically or making decision or being decisive in a professional way, and providing hassle-free service to the passenger and giving an on-time performance of the airport operations for the safe and efficient and effective flight conduct. So this is all about the next 10 years and the present scenario of that aviation industry.
Insightful, sir. So you have already explained us what is flight dispatcher. Is there anything that you would like to share so that our students can become flight dispatcher?
Sure, ma'am. The main disadvantage about the flight dispatch, as I already mentioned the advantage, but now I'm going to share you the feedback or the disadvantage of flight dispatcher recruitment is that there are so many people who are having the dream of becoming dispatchers, but however they are having a background during school education is based on the commerce. So the first thing which you have to be the eligible person to become a flight dispatcher is to have a physics and mathematics as a subject in 12th standard, which is the basic requirement. And in case if you fail to have a physics or chemistry, physics and mathematics as a subject, so you can go through the National Open University where you can do physics and mathematics course, get your passing marks, and you're most welcome for the flight dispatcher course, because flight dispatcher is not it's always equal to the actual pilot in air. So we are pilot on ground and they are pilot in air. So you're not less than a pilot. So that's a flight dispatcher all about.
So thank you so much again for coming all the way from Delhi, sharing your insight views. We feel honored with your presence. We would like to have your support and guidance for our students in aviation who belong to Asad College of Technology, sir.
Definitely, ma'am. I'll give you my complete support to the students, and I wish to see all the students who have been there in this event in the airport with the aviation uniform, rather Asad uniform, which are they wearing at the present.
Hope to meet you soon, sir.
Sure, ma'am.
Take care.